Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Just checking if everything works. Have great connection. Yeah. Awesome. We should be live. Do we see something? I don't see it on my other account, interestingly enough. Great connection. What would you see? There he is. All right, that looks good. Now we're gonna go into the game, because that's what we're here for. I'm just here drinking my coffee. Once again, evening coffee. Not a good idea, but it's still a weekend, so I'm gonna say screw it. I want to stream.
World Next Order.
I want to stream. I need to be awake, kinda, as best as I can. All right, so let's check out our partners. We got Evian and Lucas, our two rookies, Tentomon and Gumdramon. Yeah, that's it. We know we could get an Arrestadramon, which I don't want. Could get a Vidramon. We have enough stats for Vidramon, but I'm thinking like if we increase HP. Also Turiamon and Gatomon, I don't mind any of them. I know, right? Waiting for 2 hours now. Oh, damn. Sorry to hear that, Ben. Oh yeah, and here we have like one that I really want and one that I might want, and the other two I don't really care for. But hey, whatever. I think we're just gonna go to the training hall for now.
Let's get started.
And I think this day we're just gonna train a little bit. Technically, I just want to have enough for the Vidramon. Which, do we have that now? Yeah, we do. Okay. Let me see. Have we gotten everything that we have to get? Okay, yeah. Seems like it. Yeah, just go on an anything hunt for me and you go on a real veggie hunt. I think. Do we train? How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty good today. Pretty well. Like, the slight sick-ish thing that I had for a few days is mostly gone. I'm feeling pretty well. I'm feeling strangely awake today, which is weird because the church bells woke me up today way before I wanted to wake up. But hey, seems like it was mostly enough. Okay, let's check everything. What are we currently upgrading? Hospital. 2 hours left, basically. I think we're gonna just train until that is done. And then we're gonna...
Give this all you've got.
Then we're gonna put some more. Like, we're gonna upgrade something else. And once we're done with that, we're gonna go out into the wide world and just look for a spot to train.
Stay
Okay,
focused.
one more. Let me check your stats. Stamina, both are close to 1000. So why not? Also, I should probably go for some strength training since we have the strength machine now on level 3. He says, and doesn't go for anything. Alright, new strength.
Good, that's it.
That's great. What do we get? What information do we get? Turiamon, Siege Evolution Info, Gatomon, Woodmon, Red Vegemon. Alright. Let's go to the business entrance so that it lets us know that we upgraded something. Glad to see that. You, awake. Is this your new form? No. Definitely not. Definitely not. That's just a weird coincidence. I mean, I don't mind it, you know? And since I said I'm weirdly awake, I do have this weird tired feeling in the back, if that makes any sense. But yeah, I'm more awake than usual at this point. Alright, we could upgrade the restaurant again. Digivolution Dojo. Kinda wanna upgrade that one. Alright, let's see. We are rookies. where should we go with our rookies? Not the Nile Plains. Server Desert, we have gone, and there was not really anything. Mod Cape, let's check out Mod Cape. Gonna go to Mod Cape and try some of the Seadramon, Saberdramon, yeah. I would assume that it won't give us great stats, but maybe. Also, I would assume that we should be able... Oh! Alright, that seems like a harder fight than I thought. But one more and we can use our special attack. Let's see. If this is a hard fight, we'll see how many stats we get from it. Because it takes a while, we have to actually heal in between. But if it gets us close to full stats, which I kinda doubt, it still might be worth it. Alright, we're just gonna go with our special attacks and all that. Okay. Oh shit! Close to full stats. Yes, we're gonna train here. Because if we need 1 or 2 like MP discs or HP discs per fight, but gain close to full stats, then that is absolutely amazing. I'm totally fine with like using that much money. Wow, that didn't give me any order power for some reason. We want more order power. We want to use our special attacks. Large recovery disc. And go with our special attacks. How are you doing, Ben? Let's turn the question around. Come on, come on. Don't tell me Tentomon's stuck again. It's once again. Okay, now it does. Okay, once again, Tentomon was stuck. Because Gumdramon powered up twice or 3 times already, while Tentomon was just floating there like... Eh. Alright, let's just use our attacks. Biofield. Another biofield. I think I'm just gonna use my attacks, and that's like... By the way, what do you have? Agitated, increase max HP and recover half. Ooh, that's good. Max strength, gradual return to normal. That's also pretty good. Doing great today. Busy with 3 things at the same time now. Oh, damn. Yeah, I know that. I hope the stream isn't taking too much of your brain power for other things. But I'm always glad to see you around. Alright. Boom. Good stats, good stats. Good hustle. Gonna fight that. Then we're gonna try and fight the Seadramon to see what stats we can get there and how easy or hard the fight is. And then we might just keep like respawning these Saberdramon. I'm just gonna heal both of them. Like in terms of money, it's really no big deal. And I'd much rather have like safe fights than fights where I preserve my healing. No, my brain power was 0 from the start. Nice. I get that. I get that. Doesn't matter how many things are going on simultaneously. It just... brain's on autopilot. I get that. Alright. Another fire tower should do it? Nope. But Tentomon with his spin attack. Damn. That was a nice uppercut. We're still getting full stats in the 4 bottom categories, which I really like. That's pretty damn good. Okay, Cedramon. Fight me, fight me. Let's see. Dramon. Okay, we're not doing any damage. That is bad. But it also doesn't do like a whole lot more. Okay, what I want to do is maximum strength. And as soon as his strength is all the way up, we want to go for our special attack so that the maximum attack just... Tentomon, come on. Like, seriously. We're once again waiting for Tentomon. I don't know why that has happened. I know that it can happen every now and then, that the game just can't... Whoa, shit. Okay, this fight cannot be worth it. Like, even if we get maximum... stats from it, that's not worth it. Because that's gonna take a while till we're done with this fight. Oh, would you look at that? Now live on your channel. You! That's nice. Alright, Tentomon? Yeah, thank you, buddy. You know, I'm of two minds with this game. How did we just take damage? No, wait, we did damage. I, once again, misread everything. But I'm of two minds with this game. Because on one hand, I really want to be done with this game. As in, I want to finish this game. Not, I don't like it, I want to be done. I just want to finish this game. But on the other hand, it's just such a nice... in some way relaxing kind of game. Okay, no. That's not worth it, so we're just gonna... Really? Damn it, Digimon. We're just gonna leave the map and come back. Okay, if that one gives us good stats, which it probably won't, that would be awesome. I mean, wisdom and speed, fully. Pretty good for some weaklings. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, on the other hand, I just... It's such a great game for just... playing... chilling, basically. Just some training streams here and there, stuff like that. It's a nice... It's a nice game to stream, in my opinion. Oh wow, they're fatigued. Alright,
Over here.
we're just gonna camp, I think. Rest for 1 hour. We didn't increase our durability, that kinda sucks. But whatever. Rest for an hour. Can understand, sometimes you want to move on. Yeah, I mean, I could just stream something else. But we all know, like everyone who's been on this channel for longer than a week or whatever, knows that I am really bad at going back to games. Like, once I stop playing a game for whatever reason, there is a high chance that I'm gonna go back. And it would suck if I never went back to this game, or if I didn't go back to this game in the near future. I mean, just think of Pokemon Infinite Fusion, which I enjoyed, don't get me wrong. But then I was like, you know what, I wanna stream something else now, and we're gonna go back to Infinite Fusion at some point. And that point never came. So I know that if I were to pause for any amount of time with a different game, that is. Like, if I don't stream for the next weeks, that's one thing, but if I stream something else in between, then I know that it would be so hard for me to come back to this game. So I'd much rather just play this until we're done. Again, not 100%, just the storyline, that's it. And then we're good.
Okay.
Then we're gonna go to something else. The next game that I have in mind will be a shorter one. Like, I don't know how short exactly, but just it will be a shorter one. That much I know. No, I don't want this card. That's the button I wanted to press.
it out.
You take the healing item. Why'd I give you the healing item? And like I said, I've said it before, I'll say it again. I would really like to play more long games on the channel. Like more long story-driven games. Stream them, play them as videos. But the thing is, I much rather currently play one-off things as videos with a few series here and there, because that's just the way that the channel grows better. And I would love to stream more long-form games, but for that I just don't have the time. As in, I do have the time. I would have the time to stream way more often, but the energy is missing at times, because I have different things in life. I'm in a relationship, I am working, stuff like that, you know? If I wasn't working, I would stream so much more often. But for that, I would need, like, this channel is not big enough for me to stop working. And I know there are many YouTubers out there, the people that I look up to, stuff like that, who at some point knew, alright, I wanna put all of my focus, all of my power into YouTube to see if it works out. Like they didn't know if it would work. They were just, okay, I'm gonna take X amount of weeks, month, I'm gonna take a full year, whatever, quit my job, and I'm gonna concentrate on YouTube. And if it doesn't work, I'm gonna go back to working regularly, basically. And that's something that I think at some point I would do, but not at the size that the channel is right now, if that makes sense.
You're doing it.
Like I always said, and I will always say, I don't want millions of subscribers. I do not want that. That seems like way too much of a responsibility, way too much of a hassle. But subscribers in the tens of thousands would be my dream, because that is where you can actually think about, like, living from YouTube, from your YouTube money. And also with that, it's technically easier to gain new subscribers. The more subscribers you have, the easier it is to get new subscribers. Damn it, I should not have aggroed both of them. I should have gone for one at a time. Getting philosophical with the Renegade Cactus. Reminds me of a series that I've had in mind for, I think, as long as I had the channel, but never actually, like, made. Which was just called Renegade Thoughts. A series where I just talk about all kinds of things. Like, just do a video for one topic, each video, and just talk about it. My side of things, my thoughts, whatever. I like the idea, I liked the name Renegade Thoughts, but I never really got around to doing it, and I'm never sure if, like, how many people are interested in my side of the story, my side of a discussion. I mean, it's not a discussion if I just ramble on things, but how many people are actually interested of hearing my thoughts on stuff. So, to me, it's just better to keep it in streams, where people are like, hey, what do you think about, and I can say, oh, you know, I always like to see when you talk and get sidetracked with it. Yeah, that's what streams are for, basically. And I do enjoy that. And it happens so much more in streams than in videos. In videos, I'm way more focused on the game. In streams, especially streams with games like this, where I don't really have to do much. I have to just check a few numbers here and there, and the rest goes by itself. Like, now I do this, drink a sip of coffee. So I don't really need much brain power for this game at the current point. Like, just when when farming. No, not farming, grinding.
Good aim.
I mean, there is a
Like that.
kinda Renegade Thoughts like video that is in planning, that has been in planning for I think over a year now. Holy shit, could that be? Possibly. But some things need to align first, some things need to be set in stone first for me to actually put it out. But yeah, we are gaining amazing stats here.
You keep it up.
And speaking about just being sidetracked, talking about all kinds of things, one thing that I enjoy very much about YouTubers that I look up to, that I like to watch, or that I just find their content interesting, or maybe their life. Maybe I don't even watch their content, but their life story is interesting. I always like watching interviews or think pieces or whatever from them. One channel that I can highly recommend is Anthony Padilla, one of the founders of Smosh, and now once again one of the owners of Smosh, who just, when he stopped, like when he got out of Smosh, nice, he started a channel where he did skits and all, and then he he flipped the channel around and he started doing interviews. I spent a day with I talked to her, and he had a while where he interviewed a whole lot of YouTubers, like big YouTubers, Carl Jacobs, Ranboo, people who, like very young YouTubers who suddenly got success, or just some very, what's the word, some YouTubers who've been around for a long time, who are very established. People know them. And those interviews are so interesting, since, especially for a YouTuber, from a YouTuber standpoint, there's so much to learn from other people who went through stuff. Like, one thing that this might sound like a brag to many people, but it's not. One thing that I will never have, and I'm very grateful for, is how would you call it? Financial dread. I'm not rich by any point, but I am in a pretty good spot. And even if I wasn't, I have a big family, and most of them are well enough off. Like, again, no one's rich in my family, no one's especially rich, but we are at a good point. Like, if I were to lose my job, if I were to lose my job, didn't know how to pay rent, I could ask several people to lend me money. No problem. Like, I could keep my rent up for months just because I know enough people who could help me there. Which wouldn't make any sense if I didn't have the money to pay my rent for multiple months. Why would I hold on to the flat? Stuff like that. Where was I going with it? I'm already getting so sidetracked. But yeah, one thing that some YouTubers, many YouTubers I think, and streamers had at some point was the thing of not knowing when their next pay is gonna be, not knowing how they would afford their next meal. That's something I will never have, and I'm happy. Of course, I'm not happy. I'm glad that I never have and had these problems. But that's something a lot of YouTubers get a whole bunch of drive out of that, because they had these like experiences, and YouTube was their way of saying, okay, I'm gonna do everything I can to get out of that. And some of them did it, some of them don't. Like, that's the sad truth. And it sounds stupid. It kind of sounds stupid. Like, I don't want to say anything like I am envious of their journey. Absolutely not. I'm glad they did it, but that's something like that's a completely different reality from what I will ever have. Like, I doubt that there will be a cataclysmic event that takes away all of my money and fallbacks and stuff like that. Hopefully. Knock on wood. But that's just a common thing that many YouTubers have, and it's so interesting hearing about it. And like hearing their whole thing of that's how I got into it. That's why my mentality was like, I need to do this. Well, my mentality for YouTube is I like doing it. I'm having fun. And yeah, I would like it if it worked out. If it doesn't, that would suck. But I could live with it. Like, I don't, my life or my livelihood doesn't depend on it. I could quit YouTube now. I could stop the streaming. I could just stop and be completely fine, other than me thinking, why the fuck did I do that? So for me, YouTube is not a necessity. It's just generally something that I want to do. Okay, we want to rest. And then we're gonna go back out into Mod Cave. And that's just one of the... Oh, nice. That's just one of the examples. But there's just many other examples. There are interviews, going back to Anthony Padilla, interviews with YouTubers who like had crazy... what's the word I'm looking for? Contracts. Like crazy contracts with management firms that just helped them. I'm here! Yay, Pepper's here! Glad to see you, Pepper. Welcome. I'm just rambling on about interviews with YouTubers. Namely on the channel Anthony Padilla. But yeah, so many, like many of them had problems with contracts with... No, Cedromon. No. Only one of you? Thank you. What?
Cut it out.
Is demanding a snack? I've never heard that in this game before. I mean, I'd be okay with giving Avian a snack, but whatever. Hello, Pepper. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Glad you could make it into this spontaneous impromptu stream like today at, I don't know, I think around noon for me, my time. I was like, oh, I should have bought heating material, whatever. Around noon, I thought to myself, you know what? I could stream today. And then immediately scheduled the stream because, sure, why not? But basically, to wrap up the whole YouTuber thing and YouTuber interview thing, there are so many things that you can learn from these interviews. There are so many things, so many ways that people view like success, so many ways that people view people view views, subscribers, stuff like that. And there are so many things that all have in common, where they say they all had a period of time where these numbers just dictated their life. Everything was about the numbers. And that is mainly a reason why I make it pretty much a... What's the word? I make it a point, oh damn it, for myself not to get too swept up in numbers. I mean, of course, I like seeing number go up. Who doesn't? I enjoy seeing more subscribers. Like recently, subscriber numbers were like basically lurking around, let's call it lurking around 1,298, I think, for days. Then we were at 1,299, and when I next looked into the app, it was 1,297. We lost some people, and that was annoying because I was like, it's right there, it's right there. And then we hit the 1,300, and I was happy. And currently we are like, we have some rapid growth. By that I mean, I think 1,311 last time I looked. In just 2 days or whatever, whenever we cracked the 1,300. That was weird. I'll take it, and I'm happy. But if we didn't, I'd still be happy. I'm over 1,000, like I'm over 1,000 subscribers. Over 1,000 people at some point decided, you know what? I want to subscribe to that guy. Some of them never watched any videos from me ever again. That's okay. Some of them, like after a month, realize, oh wait, I'm still subscribed to this guy. What does he do? I don't like that. And unsubscribe. That's alright. I'm totally like that's not we're gonna fight the Digimon, then we're gonna warp back again, buy healing items, and come back here. And it's like, sure, I want higher number. That's definitely something I want and would very much like, but I'm very conscious about how much I wanna look at those numbers, because I've heard from so many people how these numbers dictated their life. And there are some YouTubers that I still watch, Original 151 aka Nintendo, United Gamer, some of the PokeTuber that I really like watching, who talk about how they use those numbers to fuel them, like how they actually like look at the numbers as much as they can in order to motivate themselves to be better, to make more. And that's totally right as well, totally fine if you want to do that. They get a lot of like motivation and happiness out of it, which is great. I know it would like destroy me to just keep chasing the numbers. So that's why I know I'm happy with what I have. If I can get more, that's amazing. But I'd much rather have 1,000 subscribers and have Hotband with Friends and Peppered Flareon in my stream to talk to, than have 500 people that I don't know just in here. Let's read up on the chat now. I'm okay, still stuck in Digital Tamers 2. Yeah, I'm also playing it like, I'm not saying non-stop, like that would be a lie, but I'm playing it a lot. There's like 5 Digimon on the map who won't give me quests yet. I don't know why. I would assume Meramon, the weird rock guy in that one cliffside area, the guy in the not mines but the industrial area, right? I know there are 1 or 2 more that I also have that don't give me any quests. And I'm actually, like, I'm not sure, there are many things in the game that seem to me like they are not yet done. So I'm not quite sure if that's actually, oh yeah, not quite sure if those actually already could give you anything or not. And that's them, yeah. I mean, there's probably some trigger, like you need, as soon as you had your umpteenth. Damn. Can't really go for that much. Let's sell first. If you have your umpteenth mega, then they talk to you or stuff like that. That's a possibility. But I also think that it might just be that some of these are just not in the game yet. But I could be wrong. I could very well be wrong on that one. Rotten meat, get rid of it. Marble beef. Screw it, get rid of it. Chestnut, orange banana, coriander, digital iron water, get rid of it. Alright. And a drunk Nanimon. Oh yeah, I think I've seen that one once. I couldn't tell you where. I definitely saw it. Alright. I think we're good. 40 should be good. I don't think we need to fix the tent. Give me just a second. I just got a message on Steam from Mopo, aka Julian. Hello, I'm watching your stream, but I'm watching on my Switch, so I can't comment. I do have a Steam Deck, but no YouTube account on it. That's totally fine. Julian, thank you for watching anyway. No one is like, no one has to be here and talk. But thank you for the message. That's very nice. All right, back to Mod Cape. Okay, my Daemon is level 100 now. He goes brr. Damn, that's level 100 is pretty amazing. After my first Mega on my personal phone account, Alphamon, I now am training. I wanted to go for a Beelzemon. I started training an Impmon. It made it into a Devimon, that into a Myotismon. And now I don't think that Myotismon can become a Beelzemon, which would be weird. I mean, if Tentomon, it would be nice if Tentomon just got some order power. Thank you. Damn it. I clicked something that I didn't want to click. Okay, whatever. But yeah, the problem is, as I realized and as people told me already, it's hard in Digital Tamers to train Dark-type Digimon. They require a whole lot of EXP, and there are no good Dark-type training areas. The mines are the one thing where you actually get some Dark EXP, but like for Light, for Holy EXP, there is a one place where there's almost all Holy Digimon, high level, great way to farm Holy EXP. Dark? Nah, forget it. That's weird. Did you get a Gomamon yet? I did, I just haven't trained it yet. Also, notice how instead of just 24 maximum, we now get a 26 maximum. That's 2 more for each and every fight that we do, which doesn't sound like much, like 2 stat points.
Nice and calm.
But like in 10 fights, that's 20 more. In 12 fights, that's a whole fight more, basically.
You're doing it.
Again, doesn't sound like much, but overall it just... it goes well. Alright, gotta open the window here. It's not even that warm in here, but just it feels a bit too much. Alright, come on, just eat it.
Let's go.
Or it's just do stuff. Thank you. Gumdramon is so cute. Yeah, it really is. It's a cutie. It's our Avian. Since our last pair, what was it, Ben and Pepper, sadly passed away. But they did great. Like, we got so far with our second pair of Digimon. And now they paved the way for our third, which is Lucas and Avian. The only thing that could be a problem is if Gumdramon digivolves into Arrestadramon. Arrestadramon is a champion Digimon, or a weird in-between form, and it doesn't have any Digivolution, so if you get an Arrestadramon, it will stay at Arrestadramon. Did Pepper already know about the mixtape and the other thing you're planning to do? God damn it. No, I mean, I don't think so, but Pepper, sorry. So about the mixtape, yeah, I've talked to Ben today, and I said I've written something, like I said something and it all just rhymed. So I was like, yeah, I'm a rap god. He asked when's my mixtape gonna be, and I was saying, yeah, you know what, mixtape gonna be soon, which it won't be. But other thing, I basically mentioned in the last stream, I'm currently working on a Discord channel. I'm currently, oh wow. We once got full on wisdom and speed, and now we got nothing. Or close to nothing. Yeah, since we hit 1,300 subscribers, I thought, you know what, now is a good time, a great time even, to say, screw it, let's create a Discord channel. I'm currently working on it. It's way more work than I thought it would be, giving like the whole thing of who has permissions to do what, which channel can do what, who can do what in which channel, stuff like that. But I thought, you know what, a Discord channel sounds like a good idea right now. Enough people are around to actually populate the channel, but not so many people that we will be overwhelmed and I couldn't like keep up with it, I think. I'm planning like channels for Digimon, maybe a specific one for digital tamers to talk about what are we currently, like who's playing what, who got which Digimon, stuff like that. A channel for gaming recommendations, a channel for just general chat, of course, stuff like that, you know? Just a place to hang out, talk about all things channel related or just gaming related. Oh, we're slowly losing on wisdom. We're not getting full stats on wisdom anymore. Still, we're definitely gonna have a few more fights where we could just pummel these Saberdramon. But yeah, I'll let everyone know once the Discord channel is done. Currently, like I said, working on it. And I'm just getting sidetracked so easily. I always need to have something like running on a second monitor. But the problem is that sometimes just takes my attention away, then it all takes longer, or I don't realize I've done something wrong. Yeah, it's a whole ordeal. Started watching Picaspray. I think he called himself Picaspray. Was watching him play Digimon digital card battle. Yeah, you told me about that, and I've started watching the stream as well. Like I'm like halfway through the first video or first stream that he did. Funny fella at times. So thanks for that recommendation.
Okay.
That's also something that we could put in the Discord, a streamer and YouTuber recommendation thing. Because I always like hearing about new people that I didn't know yet. I know other people like discovering new YouTubers, stuff like that. So yeah, and like I told you, Digimon Digital Card Battle is also one of the many games on my list for games that I want to play on the channel at some point. I mean, basically, let's face it, almost every single Digimon game is on that list, with a few exceptions. There are a few exceptions of Digimon games that I don't want to play or not gonna play on the channel. One of them being Digimon World 1. That just seems like way too much of a hassle. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry for any fans. But I think this game is Digimon World 1 but on steroids and easier. So yeah, Digimon World 1. Not a Digimon game I'm gonna play, but Card Battle definitely. Digimon World 2 maybe, Digimon World 3 definitely. 4, once again, probably not because it sucks. It really does. 5 though, a very, not very well known one. That one I think I'll definitely play at some point. Spoilers, by the way. Also, that's something people who would be on the Discord channel would hear those spoilers of stuff that I'm planning way more frequently or way earlier before people who aren't. There's just every now and then I probably would like say something like, hey, I'm thinking of doing this. Thoughts, you know? Is there a Digimon World 5? Technically, yes. I mean, it's not called Digimon World 5, it's called Digimon World Data Squad for the PS2. It is a more traditional JRPG with turn-based fights and all. It's more reminiscent of the DS games than any of the other Digimon World games. Or rather, yeah, like a mix between the DS games and Digimon World 3.
You did it.
But it is Data Squad, so of course it's not that well known. Many people don't like Data Squad, and I mean, I'm one of them. Never watched the whole series, but I just hated the main character. How he jumped and punched Digimon. I just absolutely, yeah, couldn't stand it. But I played the game for some time on my own, and it was quite fun. Also started a few ROM hacks, Pokemon Brown, Digimon Nova Red, and Digimon Crystal. Gotta check those out. Definitely gotta check those out. There are a few, quite a few, really good ROM hacks. Also, there's a Pokemon like auto battle ROM hack that looks really interesting that I want to check out. If you please, just, I don't want to keep scolding Avian, but just every second time I'm doing anything, it's like Avian doesn't want to do that. Like, tough luck. I'm in charge here. We're gonna do that. But yeah, so many games that I want to play at some point. So many games I want to show at some point. So many games that would be really great, real great streaming games. Just way too much, way too much. Lola had a crush on the protagonist of Data Squad. I mean, sure, why not, right? I gotta say I didn't watch a whole lot of it. If I've watched 10 episodes of it, that's probably a lot. Yeah, we're gonna go back.
Ready?
Yeah, we're gonna autopilot back. Take the rest of the day to train in the training facility. But yeah, I didn't like any of the any of the protagonists.
You're getting stronger.
Wait, we wanna rest first. But I heard that the second part, like the second half of it, was supposed to be pretty good.
Toughen up.
Maybe I'll watch it at some point. That's also something that in theory I would like to do at some point, but I will probably never ever do, is watch-alongs, where we just watch stuff like Digimon series together or whatever on the Discord channel. One of my favorite YouTubers, or one of my favorite PokeTubers, Original 151, aka Nintendo, he did something that I found hilarious and stupid at the same time, but also, yeah. He never watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. Never did, and so many people just told him, just watch it, you will love it. It's right up his alley, but because so many people told him, he was averse to it. Like, no, you know what I mean? He hated that people kept bringing it up. Just do it. So he always, like, put it off. Yeah, I'm gonna do it at some point, stuff like that. And then at some point, he did he streamed himself watching the series, or the first few episodes, but due to copyright things, he did not show, he only streamed his face cam and the chat while he watched. So people basically could watch him watch it and react to it in real time, which was so stupid, but still fun. Mostly stupid though. He did it like twice, I think,
You hungry?
and then stopped because it was just weird. But the idea, yeah. Had a crush on Angel Woman when I was a kid. Who didn't? Lol, no shame band. I had a crush on Wizardmon. I get that. I understand that because of his whole deal with Gatomon, right? And then he sacrifices himself, stuff like that. Like Wizardmon's story, I couldn't even tell you, was it first or second? Was it the first or second season? I don't even know. I probably was the first season, right? I am very fond of Wizardmon thanks to that. So I don't blame anyone on having a crush on Wizardmon, because that was just one of the coolest Digimon in the whole series. Myotismon and Beelzemon too. I mean, Beelzemon is just a badass. Myotismon, again, I understand. I get that. I see why people like Myotismon more than they should like. I see the appeal. Yeah. It's one of those topics. But yeah, I mean, Angelwomon, of course. Lady Devimon for some people. Lilymon, although Lilymon weird, but yeah. Rosemon though, do I need to say more? Cried so hard at Wizardmon's death. I remember being shaken. I don't know if I cried or not. I doubt it. But I remember being shaken. I was shooketh. Like I still remember the cry of Gatomon when it shouted Wizardmon! The German version, of course, because I watched it in German and stuff. That I remember. I don't remember much else, like, from around that. I don't remember the whole why it sacrificed himself for what, how it, like, played together with Gatomon. I have no idea. But that just stayed in my head. As far as I know, that was a good one. Slightly improves all skill training effects. Do we just keep it? Nah, let's sell it. Like, I know I should keep so many more things, but yeah. Nah, I really gotta watch the Digimon anime again. Help me for a second. Arukenimon and Mummymon were second season, right? With that weird, huge Frankenstein kinda looking guy in a trench coat that abducted children or something like that, right? That was something in the second season. Yeah, okay, just gotta check something. But I'm pretty sure it was second season, and that was... I remember that were some episodes that hit me was like, oh damn. That was basically horror for me back then. Not a huge horror fan. I'm really not good at, like, horror. Arukenimon and Mummymon are literally Team Rocket. Yeah, but a bit more capable. But yeah, like, especially in the beginning. When they are in their human form, they are way more capable. When they are in their Digimon form, they are just strong Digimon, and that's pretty much it, I feel like. But I definitely, like, those are some things I really wanna watch the series again. I think a while ago I started watching the first season, but never watched it fully. No, I watched the third season for a while. Because Digimon Tamers, because I had fond memories of that, but just large chunks were missing. And I'm planning on watching all the Digimon series at some point. But the Arukenimon and Mummymon, they were interesting, and that guy who was there, ooh, nice. He will send me to Mod Cape. What? Yes, fly me to Mod Cape with your magic. That's great. But I know those were some episodes that I was really, really invested in. Yeah, very fond memories of the Digimon anime. I mean, as some of you might be able to tell, I'm still a Digimon fan. Digimon has such good media at times. Like, Digimon is kinda like Sonic in some regards, where I still remember all of it so fondly, even though I know that, like, more often than not, it was bad.
Look at you.
Does the German version of the different Digimon series have the good Evo music from the Japanese version? I'm pretty sure the German version took the Japanese version's soundtrack and just put German lyrics over it. I know that the German intro is the same as the Japanese, just with German lyrics, and it's amazing. While the English version has this weird Digimon digital monsters that I just always think, how could anyone be hype about that? And I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Evolution songs and all of the songs are, I think, one-to-one the Japanese version, just with German lyrics. So yeah, we had good music. Still to this day, I think that Digimon, especially Digimon Series 1 and 3, had some of the most amazing soundtracks of like anything. Same as Sonic, generally. Once again, Sonic has amazing soundtracks, no matter how bad the game can be. Like Sonic 06, banger soundtrack. Sonic Boom, I think, even. Great soundtrack. And same with Digimon. Digimon had such great music. I still have a few of the intros and other songs on my phone. Me and a co-worker of mine sometimes just listen to anime soundtracks at work. We got Bluetooth speakers that we can just connect to, and if it's just like, if there are not a whole lot of people around, we tend to just put on anime soundtracks. And the German anime soundtracks are amazing, mostly because they are the Japanese versions. And like one of the main jokes we always talk about, like we always get out, is the whole, they didn't have to go that hard. Like, okay, Mr. whatever your name is, this is for a kids series, like a drawn Japanese kids series. And they're like, okay, let me get my guitar. What do you mean, get my guitar? And then it's like, it's like, yeah. Loved Sonic X as a kid. Oh, same. Sonic X there was one on one of our stations, on one of our TV stations. I think it was every Saturday morning-ish. That was the only place to watch it, so I've never watched a whole lot of it. But if I remember correctly, it was, at that time, it was first, I think, Shaman King and then Sonic X. Or other way around. No, I think it was first Shaman King, then Sonic X. That was such a hype Saturday. Especially since the Shaman King German intro, which is sung in English. But the Shaman King German intro is, and I'm talking here in a Digimon stream about that, might just be the best intro there ever was. For anything. I said it. And the funny thing is, it is not the Japanese version. Like, the German soundtrack, the German intro for Shaman King, seems to be a totally original work, because the Japanese version had a different intro, the English version had the Japanese intro as far as I know, and the German version has a English song about Shaman King that has no full version. Like, usually you have the 30 seconds, 40 seconds version for the TV, and then they have a like 2-minute full version or whatever. Not this one. It's just the intro and nothing else. And it's such a banger song. Miss all those classic cartoons. Yeah, Shaman King, also loved that as a kid. Shaman King, I have a love-hate relationship with it, because it is at times such a hype anime. It is at times such a hype manga. I've read the manga ages ago. And the thing is, it was one of those animes that just had a completely different storyline at some point to wrap up the anime. The manga went on, had a different storyline that got so stupid at times. Like, there were some plot devices that they kept bringing up over and over that were just the stupidest shit. But then the ending was so good. Stuff like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, it was actually a good one. I need to read it again, I think. But yeah, there are so many good classic animes, and I mean, to this day, I'm a huge fan of shonen anime. And I know that they are, like, let's face it, they are very samey. Lucas, come on, take your MP item.
Cut it out.
Did you know Digimon has a bunch of new Digimon manga series going online now? I did not. I did not know that. That's good to know. Like, I know that there are so many Digimon media. Like, there's so much Digimon media out there that I have not seen. And most of the Digimon... Oh, nice. Nice coincidence. Most of the Digimon I only know about the game... know because of the games. Or the card game. So many that I have no idea where they're from. I couldn't even know, or I couldn't even tell you. If you showed me one, I could say, oh yeah, that's this Digimon, that's that Digimon, but I could not tell you where they're from. So, bunch of manga series going online now, as in they are going on right now, or they are going to be online soon. What do you mean? Because I would definitely be up to read some Digimon stuff. And yeah, the whole shonen thing, I love reading all different kinds of anime and manga. I mean, there are a few that I'm not huge into romance, although one of my favorites could be kinda called a romance manga. Bakugan? Bakuman, not Bakugan. Bakugan is, yeah, Bakuman. Love that, might be my favorite manga series, or at least one of my favorite. Could be called romance. But yeah, generally I read all kinds, but one thing that I always come back to is shonen manga, no matter which kind, because I just love these hype things, where it's like, it's so obviously fabricated hype of like, oh no, the heroes are about to lose, but then power friendship powering up at the last second. Oh, also I did some training in the mountains while no one was watching, and now I got this stupid new form and I'm overpowered. I love that. I can get so hyped because of that stuff. Like, it's incredible. I don't know if they've started yet or not. God, I'm gonna definitely check that out. Definitely gonna check that out. Like, what's one good example? I mean, My Hero Academia. I recently finished My Hero Academia, the manga, and I gotta say I was pretty happy. I was pretty happy with how it all ended. I think they managed to have a great ending. And like, just so many things were just so hype of, and now this character, and now this character, and now they show what they can do, and now, ooh, they actually have a different ability than people thought, and stuff like that. I'm a sucker for stuff like that. Jujutsu Kaisen, which I gotta say is one of the most confusing mangas I've ever read. Like, for the last 50 chapters, 70 chapters, it confuses the shit out of me, but I can't stop reading because I'm just in too deep. But Jujutsu Kaisen, Gojo, Satoru Gojo, that's pretty much all I have to say about that. Like, people know. When I say Satoru Gojo, people know. And I know it's just such fabricated stuff. It's always the same. Or recently I've read Kaiju number 8, which is the most by-the-book shonen manga I've ever read. It's fascinating. Like, that one could be a case study by itself, because it spends so little time establishing characters, establishing their relations. It gives you like backstory for someone that is like half a page at most, but you know exactly who they are, because you've seen it in so many other mangas. And I don't mean that in a negative way. It's just, 3 people appear for the first time, just say their names and who they are, and you know exactly what they are like because of how they are drawn and how they introduce themselves. You know their archetype, you know which character they are, and that's so fascinating. Me too, when they have a big battle with epic music and shonen anime, I get so hyped. I mean, yes! It's just, I'm a simple man. With stuff like that, I'm a simple man. I haven't read anything in a while, I should. I've read a whole lot, but there's always like, I read 2 new mangas, and then I go back to 1, 2, or 3 mangas I've already read. Just because I know that I like them. And then I read something new again, or part of something new, and then I go back to something that I already know. Comfort mangas and such. And the thing is, I read them like fan translations, so many of the mangas that I'm reading are not fully out yet. Many of the mangas are not done, so I read them every week or just wait a few weeks, then read up on 3, 4 chapters, which sucks at times. It does. But it's better than not reading it. One thing that I more or less recently reread for the 3rd time, I think, was Assassination Classroom, which is god tier. In my opinion, is a god tier manga. With incredible characters, some of them. Great storyline and all, and just humor that's right up my alley. That's another one. I mean, I'm currently reading One Piece. Who doesn't, right? But like Full Metal Alchemist, I can't say recently, but like 2 years ago, I rewatched the whole thing. That's one that I keep going back to because it's, in my opinion, one of the best animes. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, that is. And just an amazing manga. I used to read Inuyasha, but it just doesn't interest me anymore. That's the thing that I still got on my list of stuff that I really wanna check out, like from start to finish. Because I remember Inuyasha ran for a long time here in Austria, the German version, of course. And I know that I've watched it, like, I've watched a fair amount of it, but I never got into it. And I know, for example, my partner and their sister, they just watched most of it, I think. Don't know if they watched all of it. When they were younger, and I know many people who have such fondness, such nostalgia for it. I really want to check it out at some point. But since I still know that I was absolutely not interested, or absolutely not, I was not really interested in it, that keeps me from just like downloading it and reading it. One thing that I'm currently, like for a while now, I'm reading is like always the same premise of like Korean mangas or manhwas of someone who's just for some reason is overpowered from the beginning. Like one thing that I just recently reread again since it became so popular was Solo Leveling, where the main character starts as incredibly weak, but pretty soon in the story gets a power that is just overpowered. And from that point on, he just keeps being overpowered, getting stronger than everyone, keeps being stronger than everyone, and it's just stupid. Like, let me say it on record, it's just incredibly stupid. But stupid monkey brain here likes it. Because, overpowered, At times, it's just, you wanna see someone just beat the living shit out of someone else who was a piece of shit to them. It's just... used to have a crush on Inuyasha's older brother. Wait. Ryoma was the other guy who was with them, right? Was Ryoma the evil guy, or was Ryoma the monk guy? I don't know. But yeah, Inuyasha's older brother was the evil guy, right? Who had the sword of life or whatever, while Inuyasha had the sword that could kill. if I remember correctly. It's all a haze up there. But yeah, I mean, stuff that you watched years back will always hold a special place. Like that. That's just a fact. Nostalgia is a pretty potent drug. Let's call it like that. But yeah, the whole solo leveling thing. Solo leveling, great. I enjoy it for many reasons. And there are so many very similar mangas, manhwas, whatever. The Gamer is one that has been on for ages, which I cannot read anymore. It's just up to a certain point, it's really interesting, and then it just is such a slog to get through. And I've watched I've read like 5, 6, maybe 7 of those main characters overpowered mangas, manhwas, and just if I find another one, I will probably read it. Because why not? Wait, what was the one called? There was such a good one. I think it was the Korean word for master. Basically sensei, but the Korean version. I don't remember what it was called. Short word. I think there was an S in it. Whatever. Have you watched Digimon Adventure 2020 yet? No, I have not. That was one of the things Digimon Adventure 2020, was that just a remake of the first series? Or was that when they were... Oh no, Digimon Tri was the one where they were grown up, right? No, I think Digimon Adventure 2020 was basically a remake of the first series, right? Definitely gotta check that out. Alright. Also, give me just a second. Something. I think I showed it once, but I'm gonna show it again. It's me again. I'm here. Don't worry. Nobody has to worry. It's the original series remade. Yeah, exactly. No, I haven't checked it out. And one thing I also haven't checked out is Digimon Adventure Tri, where they're all grown-ups. I got all 5 movies, I think, right? They put them out as movies. Chapter 1 through 5. And I got them all. Have not watched any of them yet. Like, they are high on my list, but for some reason, everything and anything that lands on the list gets forgotten at some point, and I hate that. That's one thing that I really don't like about me. I mean, it's the weekend. I could watch one of them tomorrow. But then again, I'm thinking, I keep thinking, yeah, but I should probably watch the first 2 series before watching that one. And I got those 5 DVDs. I got them second-hand, basically. They are in great condition. I think the guy I bought them from watched all of them once, if at all. Dry is going to break you. Yeah, I've heard that. The thing is, I got all 5, I think if I remember correctly, for like $30, $35. Like all 5 together. And I just had to. Feel the struggle? Yeah, it's just so much. I got so much stuff that I should do, could do, want to do. And every time I do something, I have the feeling of, but I should do something else. I have so many games I want to play on my own, on stream, on video. I got so many movies I want to watch, series I want to watch. I hate that. We are fatigued. It's
Okay,
only
now.
11 a.m. My list is also endless as well. Yeah. I think most people have that, right? The list of stuff. Said, said colleague that I mentioned today, who I listen to anime soundtracks with at work. If he tells me, "Oh, you gotta watch that," and I keep saying, "All right, it's going on," he just looks at me like, "Don't say the list. Don't you dare mention the list," because he knows as soon as it's on the list, it's gone forever. We had that big problem with Marvel movies and series, because at some point I just didn't keep up anymore because I just didn't care anymore. Alright. I think now we gotta look for another training point.
Nice going.
Because we still... let's fight those two Saberdramon and then fight the Seadramon to see what we get and how easy or hard it is. Alright, marbled
You hungry?
meat gives +5 strength. Not a whole lot, +5, but still.
That's right. You're doing it.
What happens on the list stays on the list. Exactly. If it's on the list at some point, it never comes out. It just... Like there are movies on there, like the first Aquaman that came out. I know I said Marvel, but Marvel, DC, just comic movies in general. I wanted to watch Aquaman, the first one at least, just to see what it's like. To this day I haven't, because meanwhile, I'm trying to get anyone and everyone I talk to watch Has Been Hotel. I've heard so much of it. I've seen so many memes, stuff about it. It looks interesting. I just never tried watching it. What I recently legally downloaded, legally acquired, is Over the Garden Wall? Is it called Over the Garden Wall? I think, right? Because that one I hear so many good things about. And I heard that it now... I think it's on one streaming platform and they're gonna get rid of it soon. So there will not be any legal way to watch it. So I legally obtained it so that I can watch it in the future. It's so good. Yeah, Has Been Hotel, and what was the other one called? Hell of a Boss, right? Those two are pretty much in my brain, like synonymously, or synonymous. I don't know if they are like by the same people or if they're just, if they only get mentioned together every now and then. But those two are, I definitely want to check out at some point. Someone else has told me about Has Been Hotel. I've never heard of it before. Yeah, I've just seen a whole lot of it on Twitter, which I try to avoid. But yeah, at some point it was like all over my timeline because I follow a whole lot of artists, whole lot of like just general artists, YouTuber people, and so many of them talked about it. They're by the same person set in the same universe. Okay, that's it, yeah. So I'm... Oh, that's good stats. That's good stats. We're gonna fight Seadramon. Let's see if the other Seadramon here also give us the same stats or if we have to respawn that one over and over again. And that's the thing. They're like... I think Has Been Hotel and Hell of a Boss both are not very long, right? Like, it's not like they have 200 episodes over 700 seasons or whatever. I would assume like somewhere between 1 and 4 seasons each, plus, minus, something like that. Where were the Seadramon on the other side, right? Like Over the Garden Wall, I thought that series went on for a while, but as far as I could tell, there is only one season and that's it, with like 10 episodes at most. So that's definitely doable. And there are a lot of those. Like, there are a lot of shows that I really want to watch, or at least hear so much good stuff about. One was Steven Universe, and I've watched, I think, the first 2 episodes. And I mean, yes, I know, saying that after 2 episodes, but I couldn't get into it. And I think it might just be one of those series that only gets really interesting after a while. Definitely is one that I want to give a shot again, just because so many people had so many good things to say about it. Aspen Hotel only has 1 season with season 2 in production. Alright, that, once again, very doable, very manageable. One series that I've watched but want to rewatch with my partner is Gravity Falls. Absolutely love Gravity Falls. Helluva Boss has 2 seasons, season 2 still going. Okay, so that's quite manageable. Like, what did I just say? Gravity Falls. Because that one is so weird, but in a great way. And at some point we want to watch Adventure Time, because I've watched like half of it and it was really good, but then at some point stopped watching it. And I just see so much and saw so much about it over the years. It seems to have such interesting storylines at times. I mean, the whole Ice King storyline. Oh, Ice King Marceline, I've seen that episode. Or a few of those. Holy shit. That's like, for how Adventure Time starts and how it generally is, it's just... It hit me bad. Steven Universe wasn't my thing, but God, the music is good. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I never really looked into that or listened into that.
What's wrong? Keep it up. That's right.
Alright, come on.
Keep it up.
Stupid paralyzation.
This'll show
Yes, okay. I'm gonna mute myself for a second now.
You did it. Nice.
And here I am, back again. Torn into pieces. Little Kelly Clarkson reference. Really like that song. Speaking of good music. Okay, I just want to fight one of you. I don't think they aggro, right? I just wanna fight one. Damn it. 2 sucks because we get maximum stats from 1, so fighting 2 at one time just doesn't do anything for us.
Good aim. You did it.
But yeah, another one that I've read the name of quite a lot, but never really knew if it was like supposed to be really good or not, or just many people are fond of it, is Wonder Over Yonder, where I really like the name. But that's one, like, maybe it is a great series, or maybe it's just that some people are very fond of it and that's why I heard a lot of it. No idea. All those series, like, there are so many that I wanna watch. And again, it's once again one of the things I would have the time. I would have the time to do it. I do have the time to just sit down and watch stuff. I just don't.
You're doing it.
Basic problem that many people have, I know. I think today, after the stream, I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna watch an episode of Over the Garden Wall. Because I could start something like, okay, I'm gonna watch some Digimon, but I think that's too much of a,
Use this.
like, too big of an undertaking right now. I think starting with something manageable would be way better. Alright, yeah, no, I don't want to go here because it would have to fight 2 of them. Oh. Yeah, screw it, we got portable.
Okay now.
Porta potties. Okay, was about to use an autopilot. It's not what I wanted. Definitely not what I wanted. By the way, has everyone licked the stream already? Just asking for a friend. I have time, but I don't have as much fun watching stuff by myself. For me, it depends. Some series I actually enjoy more watching by myself and then talking to people about it, and some I just enjoy way more when watching with other people. Like one of my best friends and former roommate, we both really enjoyed Fairy Tail. I've read the manga, I've watched a big chunk of the anime, and he watched a bit of the anime with me. We would like sit down at our flat every like day or two, a few days, and just watch a few episodes. And then I read on in the manga, and just so much cool stuff was happening, and I was like, can't wait till we are at that point. Can't wait till we are at that point. And then at some point we stopped watching together, and I was like, hey, wanna watch it? He's like, yeah, at some point, sure, and we never did. And it came to a point where I was like, I've looked it up. Like, the really hype stuff goes up to episode 64. So we gotta watch till episode 64. And he was like, yeah, sure, at some point, and we never got around to doing it. Damn it. And I just so much good stuff. Like Fairy Tail, another one of those animes and mangas. Stupid, absolutely overly like fabricated hype in the manga, but when it hits so good. But the problem that Fairy Tail had was the same problem that Naruto suffered from. So many filler arcs, so many filler episodes, one filler arc right before one of my favorite arcs. One filler arc was 56 episodes, which, and an episode came out once a week, which means a whole year there was just filler arc. A whole year of just filler arcs. I can't hold it against anyone who stopped watching Fairy Tail because it sucked. But when it went hard, it went hard. Schneefian, just lurking so you know. Hi there, Schneefian, thank you for lurking. Our Avian is still looking really cute. Should technically digivolve soon into a cute cat, into a assassin bunny, into a cool dragon, and hopefully not into that thing. Okay. Hot band with friends lick the stream, that is nice. Always happy when people lick the stream. Still watching Naruto, the fillers are painful. I had so much breaks in between just because of the fillers. Oh yeah, understandable. The thing is, with some animes you can just say, okay, look up which episodes are filler and just skip them. But Naruto, for some reason, they managed to weave in regular canon story with fillers at some point. Plus they gave him some powers in the filler episodes that he could only use in other filler episodes then, because canonically he didn't get those powers. I remember, like, I don't want to spoil too much, but the whole thing with the three-tailed beast. He got a new ability, which was not a bad ability. It was a pretty decent idea, but he could never ever use it in the canon thing, and the canon storyline, because he never got it in the canon storyline. You have to evolve. That sounds exhausting. You know. Oh, damn it. Didn't want to fight those two. Whatever. First Naruto series is around 220 episodes. Yep, I think. But I stopped at 135 or so. Understandable. No, I don't want to escape. After that, it was only fillers. Yeah. Naruto was really bad with fillers. Like, absolutely. Naruto Shippuden didn't make it any better. It's just atrocious. And Fairy Tail was pretty much that, and in some cases even more.
Use this.
Dropped Naruto a long time ago, understandable. If Naruto wasn't good, I had dropped it a long time ago. Yeah, that's the thing. Naruto, technically, pretty decent, pretty good, pretty hype. The seasons or the arcs that hit, they hit so good. Like, Naruto has such great arcs. And then it just drags on at sometimes. Bleach was a lot of filler, I heard. Oh yeah, Bleach I never finished. I've read a whole lot, I've watched like 2 or 3 arcs. And I wanted to give it another shot. But the problem is, the beginning of Bleach in the manga just is very slow. Because it is a pretty old manga. It is, the drawings are so and so. Storyline is slow and building. And I don't want to skip anything, but I would have to skip. Just to stay interested, basically. And that's something that I at some point I definitely want to read it, reread it. But, you know. Alright, let's camp here. Excuse me? Okay.
Okay now.
Only thing I've ever finished is Inuyasha. We talked about that. I've never gotten into that. Like, even when it ran on RTL 2, I never got into it. That's something I definitely wanna watch at some point or read. Most probably read. But probably same problem. It's pretty old at this point, so it will probably be pretty slow. Pretty slow build up. And if it doesn't, like, I don't mind a slow build up if it's something I enjoy, something that grips me, even if it takes a while. But the problem with Bleach is it just doesn't in the beginning. It gets very interesting at times. Absolutely. The fights are cool, characters are cool, Kenpachi, but just, if it doesn't grip me, it doesn't grip me. Like, okay, come on, just... Could we keep it going, please? I don't know why Tentomon needs so much time. Every single time. Never finished an anime. I mean, it's easier to finish a manga. Because, like, I read a lot of manga on my way to work or from work. Sometimes at work. Don't tell my boss. While an anime, I mean, I could. I don't necessarily have the time to watch a whole episode on my way to work. It doesn't take that long to get there. It's way easier to finish a manga. No doubt.
You're doing it. Good hit.
I should also keep watching Demon Slayer. I've watched like half of the first season twice. And then stopped and haven't watched anymore. And I know it's not regarded as one of the greats because of its story, mostly because of its hype fights and great look. But just I just need to keep watching, you know? But I did. I know someone who would grip. I would know someone who would grip you. Ho ho hee hee hee.
You can take it.
I don't no lie detected. Remember in Bleach there was a character I liked called Chad, I think. Yep, he was a strong guy with the heart of a teddy bear. Yeah, Chad, Chado, Sado, whatever. He is awesome. He's a really cool guy. Heart of the teddy bear, definitely is right. That describes him very good. Hi there, Monica. Thank you for lurking around. I don't know who Schneeäpfchen means. We will never find out, probably. But speaking of Inuyasha, right? Could one of our partners maybe, or both of them, possibly, like, Digivolve? Would be nice. Damn it, we could Digivolve into a Restadramon. If we do, we're gonna use an item to get a... to get it into an Ultimate Digimon. I think that should still work. The only one we don't know about stamina for Torurimon, we don't have enough key points, so interesting. Gatomon or Vidramon are still manageable. You have a doppelganger? I mean, technically it's said that everyone has a doppelganger, right? Dum dum dum. Speaking of, there are without a doubt some animes about doppelgangers and people hunting their doppelgangers or getting hunted by them or whatever. For sure. Did you evolve already, oppressor? Exactly. I would say it a bit nicer, but yeah, pretty much exactly that. I would assume the next day, like they should... I think it's just a matter of age currently. What is Tentomon doing? It just ran to Gumdramon and used an attack there when Seadramon was all the way over. I don't know. I don't know what these things are doing at times. Nice. Exactly, nice. Alright, we're still getting maximum in strength, stamina, and wisdom. So fighting Seadramon still worth it. Will we use the whole day here? I think so. I think so. Dare to fight Hildramon? Except me, I'm unique. Also, Digimon goes burn. ZPS boy thinks he doesn't have a doppelganger. Curious. Also, ZPS boy. Just today, on this stream, I was talking about a colleague of mine who likes to listen to anime soundtracks. Have you ever heard of someone like that? Someone who might enjoy anime soundtracks at work. And someone who hates my list. The list I put series and movies on to let them die. Ever heard of someone like that? Doubt it, right? Doubt it. Okay, dare to find... Oh, Paildramon, you mean? The DNA Digivolution? I'm not sure if I can fight it right now. And I mean, I definitely won't. Knefin and Monica have a discussion about said doppelganger. I don't know who any of you are. I don't know who any of you mean. But yeah, I mean, today the chat is on fire. I like that. My water's gone. Someone drank my water! And my coffee! Damn. Yeah, I mean, screw the coffee. Already drank that one, but I need... You mean the handsome, intelligent one? I'm not talking about your name, no? I'll be right back, I'm gonna get some water. I'm back with some water. Maybe your doppelganger drank your water. I'm pretty sure someone who looks a lot like me drank my water. Yeah, that's true. Also, what is Darkdramon doing at the cave? I don't remember seeing him there. Darkdramon has a weird storyline or quest line. This Darkdramon standing down there is the mortal enemy, or just generally the, what's it called? The rival of Bancho-Leomon. But generally never wins against Bancho-Leomon. So it wants to train against Digimon kinda like Bancho-Leomon. You have to go with a, I think you have to have a Mega Digimon with, I think, a blade. Or with fist attacks or something like that. Because that's what Bancho-Leomon does. You have to have specific like characteristics in a Digimon to fight it. Then you fight it. Then you can come back later on and it tells you, yeah, that was nice, but there's another thing. I want to fight against a Digimon that has like a blade, because Bancho-Leomon has a blade. So if you're lucky, your Digimon is the right Digimon and has both. And if you won again, which they are hard fights, it wants a third thing. I think a Digimon with a cape or something like that, because Bancho-Leomon has a cape. So, best case, you have a Bancho-Leomon, fight it 3 times, win 3 times. Worst case is you have to go through different rebirth cycles in order to get the right Digimon with the right characteristics to actually be able to fight it. That is a very stupid storyline. His doppelganger is Kenegate Rectus. Damn. Gotta incorporate that at some point. Really should finish the game, lol, I'm really close. He's also evil, I mean even more evil than him. My doppelganger is more evil than me. This is the time where I really want to have like one of those curly mustaches. Like, no. Need to go. Leaving early tomorrow for vacay. Have fun in Legoland. Sounds like a fun trip with the family. Have a nice vacation. Say hi to the husband for me. And I mean, you can also say hi to the kids for me, but I just, you know, don't know if they, how much they remember me. Have a nice vacay.
Ready?
Who doesn't like a good vacation? I mean, I actually know someone. Like, our good friend, the channel's good friend Lucas, is currently on vacation. And I don't want to throw anyone under the bus, but he is annoyed that he's on vacation and can't do work or whatever. He's not a workaholic or anything. He just enjoys his work, which is good. But just, like, you know? Aren't we so fetch using vacay and all? What? But KK and all. What? Aren't we so fetch? I would assume that is a like autocorrect something. I have no idea what it is supposed to be, but whatever. Have a nice way, KK. Do we stay here? Fight 1 or 2 more Seadramon? I think we do. And then we go back, teleport back. Mod Cape, and back on to the pier. Let's fight, I think, the 3 Seadramon that are standing on their own. We're gonna fight them, and then we're gonna call it a day for now. Here in-game. Cactus doesn't know what fetch means. Not very fetch of him.
That's right.
I really don't. That's true. I'm not as fetch as I would think that I am. Alright. That's the good stuff.
Okay.
Let's praise him. What? The Seadramon is like, I did good as well, I did good as well. Like, yeah. Alright, tired, fatigued. We're still gonna do 1 more fight, and then we're gonna go back, I think.
Good aim. You're doing it. Good hit.
Ah, damn it. Burning up. Not enough order power, but now we got it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the next day these little critters are gonna digivolve. Because, I mean, stat-wise, they definitely could. Oh my god, you can't sit with us. Alright, I'm just gonna keep sitting here then, I guess. Autopilot back. Let's see. First of all, training hall. Yo, your Pokemon don't look so fetch, yo. God damn it. Well, I don't know what fetch means. I don't think that anyone knows. I think it was... yeah, whatever. But yeah, my Pokemon look a bit weird, I know. Okay, they're age 3. I think they need age 4, maybe, possibly. Oh. Tame a level up from just running around. I like that. Leveling up from doing nothing. That's nice. That's like at work. Getting money for doing nothing. I mean, I'm doing a lot at my work. Right, ZPS boy? I'm doing a whole lot at work. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the evolving type, I want that one, but I don't care for this one. Survivor, like, not bad, but Next Order isn't really necessary. Stuff like that, not bad, but I don't really care. I technically want the life thing and I want the rebirth thing. A lot of nothing, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is something that you have to know how to do it. Do nothing and still get paid for it. Taking great pride in that. That I can just... that I know how to do my job without doing my job. Don't ever share this stream with my boss. Looking at you, ZPS boy. Alright, they're sleepy, so one more training thing. What do we do? Speed, because they're about to get into the next 100. And now, wait, before we go to sleep, we go out, see if they are happy about the results. Oh, also we improved the lab. And it's here. He secretly was in the stream all along. By the way, this thing, Arrestadramon, the purple thing in the bottom corner there, that's the presser that Avian could technically digivolve into. Like, this cute little fella. Into that thing, you know? And only that thing, which is stupid.
Hey.
Remember, there was a quest in this game I was stuck on. I'm supposed to bring Stingmon's letter to Mega Capoterimon and I can't find him. If I remember correctly, Mega Capoterimon only appears in the last area in the game. And I'm not talking about Absolute Zero. Yes, Digivolution. I'm talking about the one afterwards. Like, the one where you're on your way to the final boss. So, you cannot find Mega Capoterimon before that, as far as I remember. CPS boy, found your doppelganger. Let's see how fetch you're gonna be on Monday now, Cactus. Okay, let's see what Avian evolves into Arrestadramon. We have two Digivolutions into Digimon that I really didn't want. Like seriously, I don't mind Arrestadramon. The problem is, first of all, I mean, I gotta take a photo here. Okay. Thank you for that, Kiritman. I think I might understand now. but whatever. Okay. Yeah. Those two proper presser. Oh god, we got an Animon. Not just an Animon, we got a Bomber Animon. Which is, in my opinion, the worst one. Like, even worse than an Animon. You know? I mean, again, Arrestadramon, cool design and all, but there is no Digivolution. Could Digivolve into Meteormon, like the most... Okay. Let's check something out. We got the warehouse. We got a lot of items to let Digimon Digivolve. Can we use them right away? When used on a champion, instantly Digivolves to Meteormon. No thank you. Lucas looks like when he has vacay. Okay, let's see. We just want something cool. Rookie? No, Rookie. We need something that Digivolves a champion. Champion instantly Digivolves into Mega Capoteramon Blue. I like that. Do we have another one? No, only that one. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Will Bananimon be like 3, 2, 1? Ah, exactly. I don't want to think about that. Okay, let's see. First of all, let's build something. Something like, I don't care about the Colosseum. Like, I really don't care about it. Give me the restaurant. I should check out what we need, what we want, stuff like that, but I'm just... Right now, I'm proper pressed. Alright, what was it? Bunch of... Don't we have a bunch of Leomon here? Yeah. I think... Rookie, please give me something for... Damn it. I mean, I think we're gonna just pretty much buy all of them at some point. Digivolves to Arrestadramon, why? Sukamon, why? Numemon, Raymon Blue, sure, I want that. Fugamon, no. Gardramon, I kinda like. Vegemon, no. Leomon, eh. Pokemon, Devimon, definitely. XVmon, absolutely. Capoteramon, yes. Okay, so, question. Question for the audience. We could stick around with the Digimon we have right now. Wait till Lucas Digivolves into an Ultimate. And give Arrestadramon Avian a Digivolution item then. Or we give both of them the Digivolution item right away. But one of them would become a Meteormon. Which I'm not a huge fan of, but better than Bomber anymore. So that is something we could do. Bomber Animon was censored in Data Squad. They made him into a fucking orange. What? Because it's a bomb? I mean, that's so stupid. I believe you. Like, of course they would. Okay, store some items. This one, that one. We're gonna sell some of the stuff. So, like I said, we could make someone a Mega Capoteramon. Which is something that I really do like. But the only other one that would Digivolve a champion into something else would be the one that Digivolves them into a Meteormon. Which... Meteormon is just boring, I feel like. Please make the ugly bomb go away. Yeah. But then again... God, it's so ugly. It's hideous. But I don't want a Meteormon, but I don't like... Wait, let me think. do I know of a place where I could get other Digivolution stones? I really don't think so. Okay, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? Where is it? Where is it? We're gonna start. Okay. Do we immediately? Is that how you write it? I think so. Do we immediately? Oh no, wait. You already had a Meteormon, right? I think Ben was one at some point. Exactly. And our Bombananimon could also become a Meteormon. When do we Digivolve them? The answers are right away. Get rid of the bomb. Or once the bomb Digivolves. Those are basically the two options. We got, I think, 3 or 4 people in here, so it's no need for a for that technically. But I just wanna, yeah, we're gonna keep those 2 around for now. Not bad. Attack skills. Lucas and Ben, Meteormon friends forever. We definitely could. Holy fighting aura. Alright, wing shoes increasing speed. Only increases speed. I think we want a wind cutter. We want a strong attack like... The Buster Dive is generally good. And do we go for one of the big attacks? Don't think so. Like, how much MP do we have? Yeah, definitely not enough for the big attacks. Attack skills on Lucas. He can probably throw some poop. No? Interesting. Not a single poop-based attack. Wait, Two people say get rid of him right away. I'm gonna leave it for like a minute or 2 more. But yeah. Flames the hearts of allies, boosting their strength. You know what? Yeah, sure. And then we'll also give you the Buster Drive or Dive, because why not? I could also go for Inferno because it's just strong. But I kind of think that's pretty good. Yeah, we got 2 people saying get rid of him right away. It makes sense, right? It just makes sense. I hope I can just use those items right away. I think we can. Yeah, sorry Lucas, you're gonna be a Meteormon.
Hey.
Although, the thing is, Lucas was a Tentomon, right? So, making Lucas the Mega Kabuterimon would make more sense. Would it? Wouldn't it? Yeah, it does. Let's get rid of the freaking stupid bomb. And have a great Digimon. So yeah. It's gonna be Afian and Ben, Meteormon friends forever. And then we'll just hope that the Mega Digivolution will be something different.
Okay.
Like what was our Meteormon? What did it Digivolve into back then? I have no idea. What were our first Megas? Our last Megas were Mega Cedramon or Metal Cedramon or whatever, and Phoenixmon, right? What were our first ones? I mean, we can check out what Meteormon can Digivolve into. We did not have a Dianamon. Did we even have Megas at that point? Because technically we should know what it Digivolves into, right? And we definitely didn't have a Dianamon. I am confused. Or whatever. Alright, okay, that seems like good stuff. Increases stamina and speed of all allies. That one I like. Saint Ray, generally not bad. Biofield, Root Bind is a good one. Rockfall is great. Venom Disaster would be good, but just... We're gonna go with Root Bind and Rockfall. Still Burning Heart, that's nice. Boosting their strength. Wait. Holy Breath, Stamina and Speed. Yeah, that's a good combination. Screw it, Rockfall and Buster Dive. Rather, Buster Dive and Rockfall. Yeah, that seems about right. Let's see their stats. Very mediocre for ultimates. Alright, yeah, we're gonna end the whatchamacallit, and it's 3 people voting, that's it. 3 people voted, 2 said, get rid of them. Do you know you can lock Evo paths by talking to Grab Leomon right now? I cannot. I know what you mean. I cannot. At least I could not beforehand. Oh, now we can. Last time I talked to him, we could not already, but I upgraded it, didn't I? Did I upgrade the dojo? Yeah, that makes sense. Had I known that, then we could have stopped them. But the last time, in the last stream, 2 days ago, I specifically talked to him and couldn't do it yet. So, forgive me. This could all have been avoided.
Give this all you've got.
Or whatever. Let's go with some MP training. Okay, we're gonna go back to Mod Cape and see if we can still...
Okay now.
If we still get good stats, or if we don't, because we're ultimate now. Oh, damn it.
Ready to eat? You hungry?
Alright. Where do we want to go? Where are we? What are we doing here? Who knows? I don't know. Harvested a whole lot of stuff. Deluxe mushroom, that is good for selling. Jagger potato, I think that as well. What kind of stuff do you have? Evolution items, probably. Oh god! Ah! I could have, like, all of it could have been prevented. All of it. Barusidramon. Domon? What the hell is a Domon again? Taumon. I get that. We could have. Black War Growlmon, holy shit. Yeah, we could have had so many. I could just... Ooh, damn. Yeah, no. I could just... Yeah, I haven't saved the whole stream. I could have just reloaded. But yeah, whatever. Well, now we know. Now we know. Next time. And I mean, I don't mind Mega Kabuteramon. I like that Digimon. And Meteormon, I'm not against it. It's just, you know, it's not the most exciting one. But let's see what they will become at some point. Because I mean, I wouldn't mind a Dianamon. That's a pretty cool Digimon. Damn it. We basically don't have any money anymore. Not the best idea. Because the thing is, should buy some now just in case. Yeah, I would if I had some money. I don't. That's totally my fault, I know. Where do you send me today? Absolute Zero? We have not been here. We have not yet unlocked the way to come here. Like, we haven't been on this part of the map because I think we don't... Wait, I'm very curious. I'm very curious. We have not yet unlocked the way here. We cannot get here. Oh, but here we can. Boulder Island. Huh. We are Gargomon. I also didn't think that we had this here way. Like, no, we don't. We basically went to a path of the map that we should not yet have access to. That is interesting. That is very interesting. I don't think we want to fight the Guardromon is the thing. I don't think we want to fight you. Yeah, we can now fly to Absolute Zero, although we technically shouldn't yet have any way to do it. That's pretty cool. Alright, he doesn't want to fight us yet. Very interesting, very curious.
Okay, gather up.
Are we stuck? No, we can always just go back with an autopilot. If I didn't have an autopilot, I would be stuck, yes. That's interesting. I mean, this is not... It's not anything like sequence breaking or whatever. We're just definitely gonna go back now. I don't think we're strong enough to fight here. But it's interesting because now we should be able... Yep, we could go to Absolute Zero. That is fascinating! Wizardmon can just send us somewhere where we haven't been and technically can't go yet. I don't remember what we need to do in... Oh yeah, that's some good damage. I don't remember what we need to do in order to get to where we just were. Wow. Basically, no stats at all.
Yeah, good.
Alright, let's see. Cherubimon. Oh! And Grand Kuwagamon. I mean, that makes sense. I would not mind a Grand Kuwagamon. That's such a cool Digimon. Cherubimon, interesting. Like a Gotsumon to Cherubimon. Weird. Okay, we probably don't get a whole lot of stats here either. Yeah, the whole Ultimate Digi thing was not great. Where would we go now? Because our stats are maybe not good enough for higher level areas. Maybe. Yeah, I kind of screwed us a bit here. Like, again, had I known that we could have blocked off some stuff, I would have already done it. Would have made everything easier. Had I known that in the advanced item shop we could have bought some Digivolution items, I would have. So, again, my bad. Did we just go back and use the center to go somewhere else? Like, technically the next area would be
Nice and calm.
Oguina Wastelands, which I don't care for. Or Faulty Ex Machina, right? Which I think is where we want to go. I think we need to go through here. Question mark? I'm never sure which part of the map I need to go through. Okay, yeah. Let's fight these guys for a change. Would you please attack me? I basically just want to fight the Taumon. Can we aggro Taumon without aggroing the rest? No. They now feel strong because they got big Taumon with them. That sucks. But what if... Okay, we just aggroed 2 instead of all of them. That's not a whole lot of damage that we're doing. But it also doesn't do a whole lot. Right, you...
Stand by.
Taumon. You...
Stand by.
Taumon. Yeah. Both of you, please face Taumon. Can't use our special because Mega Capoterimon is a bit on the confused side. Nope.
Finish it.
Alright. Yeah, okay. We can fight the Taumon and we might actually be pretty... We might get good stats here. Yeah. Galactic Flare just seems very overpowered. Holy shit. That actually works out. We use way too much MP. But weaker attacks that take less MP just deal so much less damage. Holy shit! We're not even getting good stats here. Oh no. We kinda messed up a little bit. But let's see, let's see. Let's see what we can find at Faulty Ex Machina. I mean, they are Gurumon. Technically they are rookies. I know they are high level, but technically they are rookies, right? So they shouldn't give us a whole lot. By the way, what do you have? Agitated max stamina, and you have temporary stamina increase. So both of them stamina, okay.
Counting on you.
Just
Here goes.
throw some rocks, both of you. Yeah, I mean, made sense that these guys don't give us anything. I don't know if we're strong enough for a War Growlmon. But we're gonna find it out, right? Mistakes were made. Oh, definitely. Definitely mistakes were made.
That's the way. Yeah.
Mistakes were made and could have been avoided had we known. But that's something that you could say for many, many things in life. Like, you know, I keep joking around that if I ever were to, like, write my memoirs, I would call them should have, but didn't. Ooh, but those stats though. Okay, okay. So Orange War Growlmon, as long as we can fight them one-on-one, good idea. This one is technically a bit stronger than the last one. Just throw some smaller MP discs.
You're doing it.
Alright.
Yeah, you're doing it.
But hey, in one episode from Rookie to Ultimate, that's something. Boom. Yeah, 2 special attacks, or special attack combos, and we should be good. And the stats are close to full stats in everything, so at least we got an area to train. We don't even need to get to full, like to 2 special attacks, right? Yeah, that's pretty alright. Yeah, the only thing we don't get anything for is speed, but I mean, War Growlmon is not really here, or not really known as a speedster.
Looking good.
Let's throw some more MP discs. I'm gonna, yeah, put on my socks now. Oh damn, maybe some recovery discs as well.
Keep it up.
Yeah, cannot go for special attack
Just like that.
in this version.
That's right.
Okay, now he's back. Now we can do that. Alright, please, a bit faster this time. Thank you. Okay, good. Like a flare and horn buster. Let's bust that horn, wait. That's definitely gonna be a few more fights that we get all full stats except for speed. But our speed is pretty decent right now, so... First of all, Kentarusmon, I'm okay with. Belphemon, SM was the... Is that the beast mode? Belphemon, oh, that was that weird mode. Anamon, Cherubimon, Belphemon. How does Meteormon go to the devil, an angel, a weird moon knight, and something else? How? I mean, I'm okay with all of them. I mean, more victories, we can achieve that. More discipline, we can definitely achieve that. Speed 5,000, wisdom 4,000, that's not hard. MP of 40,000, sure. Alright. Wait. Do I still have that thing? Yes. I'm gonna go on a toilet break. Please don't bust the horn, not on live stream. I'm gonna try not to. I'll be right back. I'm back from the toilet. Okay. Hope his vision won't be blurry when he's done. Nope, not a proper presser, don't you worry. Yeah, that was what my dad said. Be right back, going for some cigarettes. Well, good thing that I don't smoke. Alright, so Belphemon, the SM stands for sleep mode, I think, right? Which, it's such a weird version. And here, yeah, Grand Kuwagamon, great. Kentarusmon, sure, and another one. TPS boy, good thing that Cactus doesn't smoke. Exactly! Mopo said, need to go to sleep. Thank you for stopping by, thank you for watching. Have a good night's sleep. And we're gonna... Definitely gonna give some... I love the music here. We're gonna give some MP recovery here. Like, seriously, the music in this area is amazing. I mean, now it goes back to that guitar, which is alright, but the way it just goes at some point, it's just pretty awesome. Alright. As soon as our little Meteormon is 3D again, we're gonna use our special attacks. Up until that point, Mega Capoteramon just carries. Not that we know of. Yeah, true. This game is seriously underrated. It is? Yeah, it is. It is. Like, it's very off-putting for new people. I understand that. Because it tells you shit. It has the weird, like, pathing, weird balance, as every single Digimon game has. Weird balancing. Everything about this game is weird. Like, you go out with a level 3 Digimon, fight another level 3 Digimon, and you will lose. The end. I mean, level 3 Digimon. Your Digimon don't have levels. But just, you go out, you fight a level 3 Digimon once you are rookie, and you will lose. But you don't know that. You should stay in the city and keep training. And then once you can actually fight the level 5 Digimon, it would be better to just go into a completely different area to fight some specific Digimon, but not the other one in that area because they are too strong. Stuff like that. I understand why many people start playing that game and like get lost very soon and just don't play it anymore. Totally understandable. But if you stick to it, if you can like get into a rhythm at all, this game is so good. For Digimon fans.
This should do it. Nice.
Boom, murdered. Yes. And again, 26 maximum stats instead of 24 after each fight. And that's also 260 for HP and MP instead of 240. So it is a decent amount of more stats. Yo, that rock Pokemon over there looks like me in the morning getting ready to go to work.
You're doing it. Good hit.
The...
You're doing it.
What do you mean? The airplane motion that it does? Or the... or what kind? What part of it looks like you when you want to go to work? Or is it just the fuck yeah? Because we all know that you like to go to work, CPS boy.
Just like that. Good. You're doing it. That's right.
Ah, yeah.
Good aim.
The answer is yes. Alright.
Keep it up.
Come on, one more attack, and we're done. It's nice that Meteormon just wants to support and use support attacks, but just when the enemy is one attack away from being done, just attack it.
Okay.
Just attack it. That easy.
Good hit.
I think I'm gonna do a few more fights and then we're gonna call it a date for today.
Use this.
Be right back, got ambushed by a spider. Ugh. Meteormon is kinda cute. Yeah, I like Godsumon, Meteormon, I do like him. It's not that I don't like him. It's just we already had them. They are kinda basic at some point. Like, there were just better options than a Meteormon. Or would have been better options if we had known. But yeah, I like I always liked Godsumon and such, and they're like, again, the airplane stuff when they win and all. They are definitely cute. And they look in no way, shape or form like CPS boy when he's on his way to work. I would know. What I want to say with that is, yo, CPS boy, you ain't cute, man. You ain't cute.
Keep it up.
You old.
Nice. Final blow.
Maybe we should let our beef at work. Leave our beef at work. Galactic Flare and Hornbuster!
Just like that. Yeah.
Oh, nice. One more reset. Fight the one out there, then all three in here. And then I'm gonna end today's stream because now it's... the tired is hitting me. Like, a lot.
Nice and calm.
Maybe 2.5 hours. I feel old. I'm 32. Oh, you as well?
You did it.
Same here. Hi.
You're doing it. Just like that.
Another colleague once asked me when I was sitting there on my break, phone in hand, watching a video, and it was like, he's younger than me. He's like 27 or something. Like, is that a Pokemon video? I was like, yeah. Aren't you too old to watch Pokemon videos? Nah.
You're doing it.
I'm an adult. I can watch whatever I want.
You did it.
Man, I mean, if I want to watch Pokemon videos at work, I will watch Pokemon videos at work. Who's gonna stop me?
Here I go. Attack.
Yeah, I mean, lately... Oh, wait. Wisdom, we don't get full stats anymore, so... things are... Oh, damn, we are... Yeah, they are... They are tired, but we're gonna fight, like I said, 2 more, 3 more maybe. What was I about to say? I was about to say something.
Use this.
Oh yeah, lately my streams got a bit longer. Like, I think last time we were close to 3 hours. With Lucas it was close to 3 hours. Now 2.5 hours, so I think you survived. Either Hot Band with Friends survived, or there's a spider typing in chat right now. Now, I'm not saying much. I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm just saying we got possibilities here.
That's right.
You two are over 30 already, yes. Read the Pokemon manga, it's definitely not for children. Oh, you mean the manga where Machoke rips, I can't know what, Arbok apart? That's not for children? And yes, that scene actually happens. I know, the Pokemon manga is rude. And yes, seems like we're both over 30 already. And I'm totally okay with that. Like, I am totally okay with being over 30.
You're doing it. Nice. Go. Good.
Yeah, it's the thing. I keep saying I don't feel like an adult or whatever. I'm a grown-up kid with more money now. Which is a nice way of looking at it. I feel like there's stuff I want to have, stuff I want to do, so I get it and I do it. At, like, as long as it's in my possibilities and all.
Nice.
I'm not a spider. I only got 7 legs after that battle. Oh, okay. That's okay. I believe you. Someone. Mods. Help!
Nice and
Alright, last fight for today. Only body. Spirit is 60 plus. Good times. I mean, for you, definitely. Guys, I swear, we don't have beef. CPS boy and I, we're
Give it all you got.
you know, we get along. Trust me. Oh, when you end stream, I want to see a reaction to something, if you don't mind. Depends on what it is, but sure. Is it copyrighted music? But yeah, sure. Alright, we still almost gain full stats, so that's good to know for next time. We all fetch. Sure. Sure, CPS boy. Sure. Alright. What was I doing? Let's see. What does the builder build currently? I totally forgot about that. Restaurant. 16 more hours. Okay. Let's go to the training hall. I also have something to show. It is a monster. Concerning. Sure.
Okay, gather up.
Let's
Here you go.
let's see some stuff you want to show me.
Ready
I
to
guess. First of all, we're gonna save. And now we're gonna, like, something you sent me on Discord, or what were we talking about? What are we talking about here? Like, Pepper, what is it that you want me to react to? Hotban, same thing here. I think I need help. Maybe a whole army. Is the spider back? I can't help you. With spiders, I cannot help you. If they're small, sure, I can throw stuff at them, or sometimes put them outside. If they're a bit bigger, I can't help. I think I need help, maybe a whole army, I'm scared. And that's the last we ever heard of Hotban with friends. Too bad, so sad. Alright. So, Pepper, what you got? Oh! Ugh! Ben just sent me a picture of the spider. Pepper has a kitty that says hi. Hi, kitty. That's way better, Ben, than a spider. I'm so sorry for you. I feel very sorry. You gotta deal with that. Kill it. Destroy it. I don't know. Befriend it? Spiders. Ooh. So, Pepper, what is it? What is it that you want my reaction to? I wanna know. Yeah, definitely gonna end the stream pretty soon. It's hitting me hard. But hey, overall, I think that was a good stream today. We had some hiccups. Tried to kill it, but jumped away. Like, it's one thing if they scuttle away. But jumped away. That's a sentence that I don't wanna. Phrase I don't wanna hear when it's about spiders. The only thing worse would be it flew away. And yes, there are some flying spiders out there. Thankfully, I'm not in Australia. Type Raymond Show Shinka into YouTube and click the top video. Okay, that seems like something we could do on stream, right? That's something that Greymon... Is it the thing that you sent me? Oh no, I arrived at the end of the stream. Ah, sorry, Square Kitty TV. Wait, no. Square Kitty V. Too bad. I'm so sorry. But I'm like I said, the tired is just, it's hit me square in the face. Oh yeah, Pepper, that's the thing that you sent me already, right? The Digivolution from Greymon to Metal Greymon. That is a good looking video. You know what? I'm gonna put it on. Oh, don't shout at me here. We're gonna put it on screen. Don't remember if I said it before. I have a goldfish brain. Yeah, you sent it like 2 days ago with the words, how is this so good, or something like that. Let's see. Gonna do this. Gonna do nope. The other one. Yeah. And put my face cam above all else. Hi. Alright, let's just watch it together. It's gonna get demonetized, but whatever. In this case, if if this gets copyright claimed, I'm just gonna make it, gonna do that 34 seconds on mute. Oops, wrong one. Yeah, that's pretty cool stuff. Did Discord work? If you refer to the Discord, if you refer to the Discord server that I'm making, yes, but it's not yet for people to enjoy because I'm still working on it. But yes, I know Pokemon goes brr, exactly. But yeah, that's a really cool Digivolution sequence. Whoop. Square Kitty, what? Like, but yeah, the Discord is on its way. I hope to finish it this weekend and just be able to put out the link in a video and on the community and the community post, stuff like that. I hope that things are just gonna work pretty soon. I just have a few more like channels to make where I just go through the permissions, who can do what, who can be what, stuff like that. So yeah, best case scenario soon. TM. Best case scenario sometime next week. Keep an eye on the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you nerds so much for watching. Was a fun stream. Few hiccups here and there, but overall I gotta say I'm happy. And we're definitely gonna keep playing soon. And I would assume that, especially since we have very young Ultimate Digimon now because of the Digivolution items, these two will stick around for quite a while, so I think we might get most of the game done with this cycle. Alright, with that, and sorry Square Kitty, again, sorry that you just came with the last few minutes of the stream, but after 2.5 hours, almost 2 hours and 3/4, I just gotta go. I'm too tired. It's gonna be 11 p.m. in 20 minutes, so yeah, gotta go to sleep soon. Thank you nerds so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.